Hi guys, it's Chrissie with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Blackpink Lisa and Blackpink Jenny and their friendship dynamic. So, I just put out my Kindle, so let's just grab that. My air conditioning's on and it's blowing towards us here. Alright, so let's look at, let's put Jenny here and Lisa over here. Alright, for Jenny, what is the dynamic with Lisa and Jenny? Dynamic with Lisa and Jenny. Okay, so I will put this on Jenny's side. What about for Lisa? The dynamic between the two women, Jenny and Lisa. What is the dynamic between the two? What do we have for Jenny and Lisa? For Lisa's side, please. Oh, can I get some cards for Lisa? Okay, there we go. That might be enough. Maybe that one too. And between the two, prosperity begins, of course, because they are in the same group. So it is very common goal they're both working towards, and that is prosperity and getting their messages out. So let's look. We have love begins for Jenny. Firm foundation, nice. We have, oh, the path. So it could be that Jenny's finding her path or what she's meant to be doing. There's some heartache and loss. Maybe there's people she has to give up. Yeah, emotional withdrawal. Accelerated motion towards her path there. Emotional loss. So there's possible that there's a death in the family or some kind of heartache, heartbreak, because love begins here. I'm feeling maybe it has to do with love. Maybe she's wanting harmony in all aspects of her life, and she's using her intuition. So I kind of feel like she's awakening here. She's going through the dark night of the souls, I bet, yeah, with the heartache and loss, the emotional withdrawal, emotional loss, yeah, and love and the path. Oh yeah, she's definitely has an awakening happening here. Let's look at Lisa. We have concern here of a false person. Okay. We have the third eye chakra, so someone else is awakening as well. There's some poverty here. Maybe Lisa came from a background of poverty at one point. Maybe it's been destined her whole life to have a glow up here. Crown chakra is also opening, so I'm going to say these two are both awakening. I kind of feel like they're both spiritual. Let's see, stand your ground, new beginnings, message of concern, and balance. Okay. So, okay. Could be that there was some mindset of poverty mindset at one point, maybe in the beginning of when she was younger. But I kind of feel like that's all been balanced out. She's no longer has that, but there is a false person for concern here. This is somebody that's meant to come into her world. It's destined for this to happen. She needs to pass a test here about standing her ground for this new beginning to come in. A message of concern possibly around that person. They might be lacking in finances. Maybe that is why they're coming forward, and that could be part of the message of concern. So let's get a couple messages for the two of them. What is the dynamic here between the two? What is the dynamic between the two? Dynamic between the two with Lisa and Jenny, please. What is their friendship like? We have some wisdom here. impartiality. Okay, let's look. We have balance. That's perfect. So they have a really good balance when it comes to their dynamic as a friendship. They seem to balance each other out. Maybe they have the same ideals. Let's look here. Okay, so I think I have it here. Okay, so we have isolation, so confusion, gossip, complacency, doing what is meant to happen, doing sort of like repeating factors all the time, like still just doing what they needed to do, getting it done, kind of feeling I'm getting, you know, like when it comes to that complacency. So doing what is expected, I guess you could say. Let's see. So we have isolation, confusion, gossip, complacency, renewal, joy, enlightenment, wisdom, and impartiality. So I kind of feel like they may not get into each other's life too much. They kind of have that I kind of feel like a bond of, you can be in my life, but you're not going to be in my life where it upsets my life too much, you know. There has to be a balance between work and then personal growth here. So I kind of feel like they might be helping each other through this awakening. There might be a little bit of confusion about it, and that needing to be isolated to do that work, the dark night of the soul, right? But there might be some gossip between the girls, doing what you need to do, not really standing up for yourself. And then there's this renewal, like, wait a minute, you know, I have a voice too, and it just seems like it brings some new joy into it. This enlightenment goes much easier. There's maybe some wisdom. Maybe one is further along through on their destiny or their pathway. And then impartiality, when it comes to people not getting along in their group, they all need to be kind of impartial about things, because if they take sides, then things start to get heavy, and they're trying to keep it balanced. So it's something that has to be learned by all of them, and having that impartiality when it comes to things, maybe not making it too big of an issue. And I kind of feel like they talk about things. They're able to put it out on the table with no hard feelings. Let's see, let's get in some tarot here and see what shows up for that. Oh, the Sun. So things are pretty good, I'd say, between the two of them. They have really good days, I'm sure, and then other days I'm sure they don't. Yeah, there's some passionate news here. There's some growth to be had, but they need to be courageous. They need to be strong when it comes to this. There's going to be life lessons no matter what, and maybe even tests that they have to stand up and for what they believe in, right? And stand up for each other, I kind of feel. Oh, somebody has a cup of love here. Now, they could be patching things up, maybe, and giving each other cups of love, not in the way of, just as friendship, you know? Somebody might be saving their money, holding on to their money, hanging on to somebody. Let's let's see, what did we get here? We have some secrets here having to do with pentacles. Somebody trying to get somebody stuck here in their head. And it looks like there might be a celebration. What's on the bottom of the deck? Yes, a cup of love. Okay, so it's possible at a celebration that they might have. Let's clarify and let's just see what comes up for clarification. Some truth about something to do with the past. What's the sun about for Lisa and... Oh, don't drop. Ugh, it fell. Dang. Come on. Let me pick it up. I wasn't able to pick it up. Okay, so we have the sun. We have some news about a heartbreak and somebody walking away from something here. Maybe to come to a better place with the sun here. They're feeling better about walking away from this person. What's this Page of Wands? Why is there news? What is the news? What is the growth here? Yeah, shady ass behavior. It's funny that comes out because this person has walked away from that person, and that might be where the gossip is about, you know, this, she could have isolated herself to decide what she was going to do, what really truly makes her happy, and she walked away, and I kind of feel like that isolation and was making a decision, also going through something here of her own. I still feel like it's an awakening on both sides. But there was some shady ass behavior, and that could be what the gossip was about. What is the courageous and the strength card here? What is the courage about? Yeah, being single, staying single. Somebody doesn't want to have a relationship, it looks like. Yeah, there's a new beginning that she's standing up from. She's standing her ground, maybe putting boundaries in. Putting her boundaries in, and what is this Cup of Love? Knight of Cups. So somebody is coming forward with that Cup of Love. It's the King of Wands, okay? He can be kind of a playboy sometimes. We have the Wheel of Fortune, so this is something that is fated to happen. There's a bit of crossroads here. Somebody doesn't trust love too much here. What is this Four of Pentacles here? Who's hanging on to what here? What is this? Is this about money? This has to do with intuition. So I kind of feel like this might be a test after all for one of these women. Whether it is Jenny or Lisa, we'll find out here. It's the High Priestess. Devil. Could be Capricorn. Could be somebody possessive. Maybe kind of. We'll see. Let's see what the moon is. What is the moon here? Yeah, okay. So she might not be, when it comes to secrets, she's picking up on that, seeing the toxicity here, I feel. And with the secrets here, very unapproachable, very, I want the truth, come forward. You know, she's wounded. Wounded warrior here. Has to do with some Ten of Pentacles, it looks like. What is this? Yeah, an offer. A big offer. Maybe it is an offer for the group to make more money, generational wealth. What is the Eight of Swords? What's the Eight of Swords? Ooh. Okay, so we have the Temperance Angel. So somebody's trying to keep this stuck. There might be a third party, actually. Let's see, Temperance Angel, we have Eight of Swords being stuck again 2 times here with the Eight of Swords. So somebody is trying to hold somebody back, maybe from learning about this third party. There's some temperance here is patience and waiting for something. So there could be some waiting here to find out about this. Let's see. What's the Three of Cups? Why is that here? Why is the Three of Cups here for Lisa and Jenny? Queen of Wands is here. We have the Queen of Swords here. So this is another person. Another woman here. Who's the Queen of Wands? What is that about? What is the Queen of Wands here for? This person might have 2 people from the past that make them happy. But there is some shady ass behavior going on here. There's a new beginning, a new offer, seeing this, wanting the truth, them giving a financial offer, trying to put one of these women in their head here. Having to be patient and waiting for something here. Queen of Wands is here with the Six of Cups and the Sun. So this is maybe a celebration or the third party here. It could be this person likes 2 people. There's the Queen of Wands and this is the King of Wands. So, but this King of Wands is coming forward to the Queen of Swords, which could be Jenny, I feel. And maybe picking Lisa. It's on the bottom of the deck. 9 of Cups. So, that 1 cup makes that 10 of Cups. It just could be that they have a celebration here. And it could be just that the Queen of Wands is thinking about somebody from the past that makes her happy. Are they going to take this person here? Let's see. What do we have? Yeah, the offer's here. We know that. Is the Queen of Swords going to say yes to this? Magician. Is this a trick? What is the Magician and the Page of Cups? Magician and the Page of Cups. Magician and the Page of Cups. What is this? So looks like somebody's manifested this, or there's a trick here and it's just an in and out. Here for a good time, not a long time. Wanting to move in and maybe get married, but this cycle ends. This is over. She does not go with this person. So she says no. And I kind of feel like that is Jenny. She says no to whoever this offer is. And that puts Lisa into remembering somebody from her past that she liked or made happy, was happy with. The Queen of Wands and the Six of Cups with the Sun. Why is that here? Ooh. Why is the Queen of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Sun here? Oh, another one. Oh, the Sun is here. He was very passionate and very healing person that she really likes here. Who is this person? Somebody from the past for Lisa. Who is she looking at from the past? Who is she looking at from the past for Lisa? Who is she looking at for the past? Somebody that was generous and wanted to balance the scales, equal give and take. Very lovely energy here. Yeah, the Empress. And she's working. And if she's the Empress, she can embody any of these queens. She's very beautiful, nurturing, loving. Yeah, there was some kind of breakup here. Gossip. Might have been just gossip about the two of them being together when there wasn't anything. Oh, there was something here. There was love here. Long-term love here. Possibly let go of. Yeah, it had to do with their future and a love offer, making a choice. For Lisa, please, what is the choice she makes? She's in her head about taking a step forward off that cliff and taking that leap of faith. So this might be something that she's been hanging on to for a while. Might be a Capricorn that she loves or likes. Why is the Devil and the Fool here? Yeah, this person has options. Many options. Choose wisely. As the King of Swords is here with the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody in the spotlight, somebody that's fair, and that has a lot of options. Now, who's the King of Swords? Now this is a love union. This is somebody that loves her back. Oh, I see the Hierophant here. This is somebody that maybe she marries. Justice. So somebody might be getting karma here, or dharma. Oh, she's got other people here. So it's not just one love. There's also somebody else here. Justice for this King of Pentacles, or she's getting justice on this King of Pentacles. Maybe that is the person that hurt her. Wow, so she's with the King of Swords. I feel she's got a union with this King of Swords. Yeah, an offer. Page of Pentacles. Maybe this King of Pentacles heard about this offer and is going to be courageous and maybe talk and tell a truth here, because he sees Lisa as his wish fulfillment. There's two people here for Lisa. What else do we have for Lisa? Whoa, okay. That was a lot. Snap. Okay. So we have Crossroads. We have somebody still hanging on to somebody here. We have heartbreak, and we have death. So it's possible there was a breakup between the two. And I feel like that has to do with the King of Pentacles. I kind of feel like there was a crossroads about this truth, about this person hanging on to her, and there has been an ending when it comes to this King of Pentacles. I kind of feel like she's with this King of Swords. There's also a King of Cups that likes the Queen of Wands, which is Lisa. I'm feeling this King of Cups is also interested in her, but that is not the King of Swords that she likes. Yeah, she walks away from him, this King of Cups. So she really likes this King of Swords. Yeah, she's happy with this and wish fulfillment with this King of Swords, but I don't feel like they're going out right now. I feel like she's single, and possibly Jenny is single as well. Jenny has been hurt here quite a bit. A lot of shitty ass behavior and heartbreak here for her. I kind of feel like she is very wounded. I think she is just ending all cycles when it comes to love. She's being patient and waiting for who she really wants to be with. It's going to have to be something spectacular before she will say yes to anything I'm feeling. So, their dynamic between the two, I want to get a bit more on that. What do we got for time? Oh, okay. Let's see. Their dynamic. Page of Pentacles. So, they're very giving towards each other, I feel. I kind of feel like they, if anybody needs anything in their group, I kind of feel like they're all intuitive. And I kind of feel like, yeah, if there's any secrets, I kind of feel like there can't be any secrets when it comes to this group. I think they're just being very transparent. Yeah, any secrets, there's a tower. I feel like things have to be transparent. Yeah, because it involves their future. So it has, because of this reason, yeah, there can't be any shady behavior, and that's right underneath the moon. So any secrets and shady behavior, they aren't going to tolerate, I feel, with one another. They all have to be good in a sense because of the gossip that can happen and being in the spotlight. Yeah, anything like that, people are going to start to walk away from it, and until it gets resolved. Yeah, there's either a Capricorn here or there is some toxicity here that they walk away from. I kind of feel like when there is a problem with them, they have to figure it out. They might walk away and want to walk away from it, but it has to be dealt with. Yeah, the truth has to come up regardless. Yeah, because they all work together. In order for it to work properly, it all has to work smoothly. And I feel like there has to be truth. There can't be any toxic behavior, no shady ass anything, and above all, no secrets. So I kind of feel like anytime that happens, a huge tower hits within the group and nobody's allowed to walk away. It all has to be brought up and worked out. What else for this group? Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Tell me why the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they've all manifested this. So I kind of feel like they might even manifest together, or they all write down what they're hoping for their future and what they want to work towards next in order to get that fulfillment, those blessings. Some of them are already getting their blessings, and others, well, they all are getting blessings because they're all in that group and the group is doing well. But for it all to keep working out, there has to be communication and truth. And I feel like anything that does happen, Everybody's got to be good moving forward when it comes to sorting things out. What's the High Priestess here for? Ooh. Yeah. Strength and the Sun. So in order for everybody to be happy, they all have to use their intuition when it comes to other people. What's the Moon? Yeah. It has to do with shady-ass people coming in that want to marry them or move in together. And I kind of feel like with them using their intuition, they're going to know when something is not right. And that is where that Tower is. What's the Tower? Yeah, this has to do with people getting juggled in their group by men. I kind of feel like they might have boundaries and things that, when it comes to guys, they might have a girl code, meaning that no guy can come between them, where if somebody's getting hurt or juggled and anybody knows anything, I kind of feel like they speak up about it. What is the Two of Wands? Because it's in the heart of the reading. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Yeah, and because it has to do with everybody's future and this Wheel of Fortune turning, there's that false smile. Everything's fine, you know, even though it may not be and somebody's gotten hurt. And it's having that outlook of putting on a good face despite what is going on in their life. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. A lot of the time, people and their shady-ass behavior and their toxicity has to do around their money. The amount of generational wealth that they have. And I kind of feel like that is a common theme in all these girls' lives. What is the Eight of Cups? Eight of Cups, please. Yeah, the Emperor. They've even walked away from their Emperor at times here. Wow, the Emperor is here and somebody's walked away. There might have been two people in their lives that they really see. Oh, there might have been one that got left out in the cold. Might have been a Capricorn. And the King of Wands. So there's other men around these girls, and that might be true in possibly the boy bands, okay? So there are people that are significant to these girls. One, the Emperor usually doesn't do shady-ass behavior, although it's not uncommon, but it does happen sometimes where somebody that was meant for one of these girls, they had to walk away from, it was the right person but the wrong time, okay? And it could be that they did date for a while and then something happened, and but there's other people here in their group. So I kind of feel like they almost have people who they work with if they're men. I know some of these girls are actresses as well, and they may act with certain men as a dynamic on TV. So there's men around them, and not everything is bad as it seems, like everything is fine, you know. I don't feel like they share a lot with these men. Maybe they do. Maybe they're just friends. Maybe they're more than that. Maybe some of these girls have boyfriends that they've had for a while. I don't feel that, though. I kind of feel like they go out, they see what they need to see about the person, and then they end it if it's not somebody that's matching their energy. Yeah, there's three individuals that are men here, and I kind of feel like that might be from other places in these women's lives. Not that they're dating them, just that they're friends. Yeah, from the past. So they're all friends. Some of them are just friends. Others like them more than that. But maybe it was just not meant to be yet. So let's see. So they do well. They all have things that happen to each one of them, especially when it comes to men. But with using their intuition and stuff, I feel, and they're awakening more, I feel they're going to be able to see it a mile away, which is kind of what I feel they see. And they put an end to it. They put these people out in the cold, especially if they are toxic. Okay? So when it comes to work, it's a serious matter. It is a dynamic. One cannot let down the rest of the group. You know what I mean? It all has to mesh together for everything to work out properly for these girls. So, and with all of the cyberbullying and everything else, they really have it hard when it comes to the public and the public eye, having everything look like everything's peachy keen. So these girls are a tight-knit situation here. I feel like they all help each other. They have to, for the good of their group, right? I mean, it would be silly for them not to and have it all fall apart, you know, because if they can help one another, they're going to, for the good of the group. So I'm going to leave it there. I kind of feel like if they do squabble, it's not for very long, and any shady behavior, it comes out, they talk about it, they try to get over it or help that person get over it. They kind of have to unite as one, in a sense that having each other's back is part of the program, okay? And whether they like each other or not, they're kind of impartial to that because they all work together. Do you know what I mean? Like, they love each other, they may get on each other's nerves. It's kind of like a family dynamic, right? They're not going to turn on their family, right? They're going to be there for their family, although they may not get involved with each other in a sense in their personal aspects unless they're needing help with something. And I kind of feel like they keep that part impartial, and if it's needed, then they all come together to help. So I'm going to leave it there. This ended up being way longer than I thought it would be. And well, we'll see you next time. Please like, share, and subscribe, and stay blessed. We'll see you next time. Later.